undertook in the early 70s. I think it ran 2 years. Were you not on the road that long, marching?
Yeah, 18 months.
Okay, let's go to some of those pictures. You can tell us about different things that happened.
Oh, that's back in 1968. That's Dr. Rona Fields next to me, and we were kind of looking at some of the things toward the future. And
That's the Brown Berets had just formed.
Yeah, we just started right there in our new office. That's a picture from the walkouts where 10,000 Chicano students from all over Los Angeles high schools walked out to protest and to address some of the grievances in education.
And the Berets were active in that.
Yeah, well, and then this is a picture once we got on the expedition. A lot of times we didn't have a place to stay, so we had all this equipment, so a lot of us were able to camp out in different parks throughout the country. And this is another picture from New Mexico. We traveled from Arizona, and this was in New Mexico.
And you really lived off the land.
Yeah, and a lot of people really helped us along the way. We were able to, a lot of people let us use their ranches over in New Mexico. And a lot of people from the city, they don't even get to see horses, so we were able to take a lot of people out of the city and to travel and see the country. That's where we're marching into El Paso and protesting some of the treatment of the illegal alien at the international border, and we're marching right into El Paso right there. That's right at the international border. You see quite a few people joined us in El Paso for this particular march. This is something that happened on our way back to on the road. We got stopped by the immigration officers there, and they checked all our papers, and they were a little hostile toward us because we were all American citizens, but still because I guess I don't know why, but they did pull us over and mistaken identity, and they did mistreat us. And that's another picture with some of the people from the immigration department. And there they are again, looking at us. Okay, from that point on, we went to Catalina Island, and we were able to do peaceful. All these marches throughout the country are peaceful means, which kind of created more options toward peaceful demonstration to illustrate that something was wrong. And once we were in Catalina Island, there's some of the pictures where we went over, and we just literally camped in.
You made the news in Mexico. Many people were excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, we were saying that the land was stolen. That's myself, and we were also saying, addressing some of the problems that Chicanos were facing. That's on the island. See, Catalina Island.
Some of the residents there thought they'd actually been invaded by troops from Mexico.
Yeah, they wanted to pay pesos, and they wanted to pay their taxes in pesos there in Catalina. But that's one of the most beautiful places in the Southwest. And when we did travel to the Grand Canyon, to some of the really beautiful places all throughout the Southwest.
How long did the Brown Berets exist? I know you dissolved it later on, what, about 75, 76?
Yeah, the organization lasted about 5.5 years altogether.
Okay, and you really were not, we couldn't draw a parallel to you and the Black Panthers then, because you were not really a violent group. Nobody ever killed anyone?
No, I think our motive was a peaceful motive. A lot of people say, well, how could you be peaceful if you're military? Well, we're military, but so is
the Salvation
Army,
and
yeah.
A lot of other groups
Knights of Columbus.
do positive work. Okay, let me give an address out that people can write away for a copy of Dr. Sanchez's book called Expedition Through Aztlan. Aztlan meaning the Southwest, which used to be part of Mexico. And you could send $8, a check for $8 to Perspectiva Publications, P.O. Box 3563, La Puente, California. The zip is 91744. And just say you want a copy of Dr. Sanchez's book about the Brown Berets. And that's Perspectiva Publications, P.O. Box 3563, La Puente, California, 91744. And if you miss that address, call me here at the studio, and I'll be happy to give it to you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sanchez.
Lots of pressure nowadays on smokers, right? Bad news everywhere. But remember, smokers